Hello everyone, this is a project video for stock investment suggestion. In this video, I'm going to present our team project in detail. We have 4 team members. They are Han Chen, I San Nan, Junyuan Wang, and Yichen Li. Our goal is to build a web application serve as a stock portfolio suggestion engine. At the very beginning, let me introduce the overall architecture of the project briefly. As shown as the block diagram, we applied a client and server model in our project. Client use GET or POST calls through browser to communicate with our server. Inside the stock engine, there are 4 components working together. They are static HTML pages, web server business logic, service, and dynamic HTML pages. The Flask web server listens to the event, and if it is a GET event, it retrieves the index pages from static HTML pages and passes back to client. And if it is a POST event, the engines use servers to call stock API and retrieve stock information and perform calculation on the information, and then update the results on dynamic HTML page to generate graphs and tables. And finally, the server passes the HTML page back to the client, and the client then will have the report. Next, we are going to get to know the characteristics of our project. There are 3 main features of the web application. First of all, the web page has an interactive communication interface with the customers, including the input options such as investment budget and 4 option strategies from 4 aspects: quality, growth, index, and ethical. Secondly, a well-calculated investment suggestion will be presented to the customer according to the input. And thirdly, besides the real-time information about the suggested stocks, such as symbol, latest price, and investing amount, it also provides the recent weekly trends of the selected stock in the form of a curve graph. In addition, the website is deployed on AWS, which is a widely used cloud computer service platform provided by Amazon, so that the application has a cloud feature with better performance as well. Furthermore, the UI of the application is responsive. And finally, the application can combine any 2 of the strategies the customer selects as an integrated condition, and then give the optimal solution accordingly. Challenges that we have faced in this project are listed in this slide. At the beginning of the project, we know nothing about any investment strategies from requirements. Research was conducted to understand our requirement. Secondly, we need to find a suitable API for retrieving the stock information. And next, we need to build a web application. Therefore, we need to pick a framework. In this case, it's the Python Flask. So there was a learning curve for studying new technology. And lastly, we have our app deployed on Amazon Web Server. The deployment process is not taught in class, so extra research was conducted to achieve our goal. So let's move on to do a demo with our 10 written use cases, test cases. We have directed to the home page, and here is the 10 test cases that we have written. We will follow this one by one. So first, try the Start Now button to start invest. So if we click on Start Now, it will redirect us to this session. so that we can select strategy and enter amount. In our second test case, to check if the UI is responsive, we change the size of the browser. As you can see, the image here and the strategy labels will change its layout automatically. Let's get bigger. And the third test case is to get suggestion on one strategy. Let's click on quality investing and then enter amount 5,000 and click on suggestion button. The suggestion, the holding ratio, and a trend for a whole week is displayed. And so let's go back to the home page and move on to the fourth test case to get suggestion on two strategies. Let's click on quality and growth. And then let's enter amount 5,000 and click on suggestion button. Suggestions are generated as well as the holding ratio and the curve graph for the weekly trend. And that will be the end of our fourth test case. And let's move on to our fifth test case. Let's try to get suggestion on three strategies. Here we will click on three of them and then enter amount 50,000. The suggestion button is hidden. And our sixth test case to get suggestion on four strategies. Let's refresh the page first. And let's click on all of the investing strategies and enter amount 50,000. Again, the suggestion button is hidden. And the seventh test case is to check if the change strategy button is behave as we wish. So let's refresh the page and click quality investing and enter 5,000 and click suggestion. And we screwed all the way down and we can see the change strategy button here. And if we click this, it will redirect the user to the home page. And our eighth test case is to get suggestion with amount that less than 5,000. We click quality investing and we enter 2,000. And if we press the enter or return key, we will get an error page. To go back to the home page, we need to click the back button here. And our next test case is to enter amount with no strategy selected. Let's refresh the page and just enter the amount 5,000 and click enter or return key. An error page will show. And to go back to the home page, we click the back button and let's refresh. And to perform our last test case, is to select investment category with no amount entered. So let's click on quality investing, and here amount, we don't enter any amount, but we press return or the enter key, and it will lead us to an error page. And this is our 10 test cases for our project. And also this will conclude our presentation. So thank you for watching.